You see, like,
And I've not yet dropped the boom on.
you see, like, you see, that's where me and you differ, and maybe it's just that you're 54 years old and I'm 21. I take it head on and I roast the guy alive, and you just ignore it. Maybe one day I'll become a bigger person like that. I'm just not right now, unfortunately. Yeah, Tom, I mean, let's keep it real. Billy Mitchell starts playing Donkey Kong again. Here comes so-and-so and this person and that person. Everyone starts playing again. Like, come on. Like, yeah, Master, you do got to pick and choose, but, I seem to take all the fights, is the thing.
Ooh, Mr. Van Buren, thank you very kindly.
Ugh. Oh, was my last comment improper? Oh, the misrepresentation of... No, it wasn't. Honestly, I moved my chair and I sat down and I lost track of where I was with the comments. I would agree. Something that I found funny was I once read an internet article where the guy is talking about the roles of the King of Kong. And what he says is anybody that doesn't perceive Billy Mitchell's role in Persona as simply badass is just an insecure person who needs to get a life. The guy really wrote that. I thought that was hilarious, and I couldn't agree more. All right, Captain, I calm down. 42. Bro, you still got half your life ahead of you.
Oh, not the captain. 42, no, he's almost out of steam.
As long as you don't hit that midlife crisis anytime soon, you'll do fine. John Studley.
Oh my God, John, what's your story, sir? You're just waking up, or what's going on there? Hey, John, you've got a weird sleeping pattern.
Blake, how do you have an ex-wife, bro? You're like in your 20s. Holy shit. John, this is Billy's son. I'm here, but I'm not in view of the camera. Right here.
Hey, John, I reported your good fortune to Guinness World Records. Just because, to be honest, they enjoy the small talk, so not just the controversial talk. So I sent it to one of the good guys there, and he's on vacation until such and such, or out of the office till such and such a time. But that's all. I figured from one fellow Brit to another, he'd be appreciative. Because I kept you up to date on your misfortune.
Yeah, Dad, you want to know what I've wondered is, You know how the Galaga community wanted to do that event with the Australian people, and they were gonna kind of have like a world championship. They were gonna have an event that happened in the States, one in Australia at the same time, get it on one stream. They also said that there was a Galaga scene, not that big, but a few people over in Denmark, and apparently another one in Spain. I wonder how that's been happening, if they've had any traction on that. Because that would be cool. And what it made me think of is, I wonder if there's any arcades in Europe that would be interested in doing something like that with Donkey Kong. Thanks, John. Thanks.
There would be if there were any arcades in Europe, but there's so very little. Come on, guy.
I would say, you can do something like that with Pac-Man in Europe, but who's going to show up? Just John.
Yeah.
That is very cool in television. 140 world records. Holy shit, man. That's incredible.
I don't think I've ever even played 140 games. What a lemon for a score this is. Three barrel boards to do.
I'm so tired of this COVID stuff, man. Can your dad hear your voice? He's right next to me, so yeah, he can. Yeah, Joe, there is a planned trip to either London or Manchester. Was going to be this year, might get pushed back, but there is a trip that is 100,000% happening at some point. It's a matter of when, not if.
It'll definitely be Manchester.
You think Manchester?
Well,
It'll probably be both, is the thing.
oh yeah, that would be, but our friend Andy is in Manchester, and that's where.
Because it's kind of funny. I tried to look up like barcades or places in Manchester. I found nothing.
John could tell you the name.
John, is there any like arcade or barcade-ish thing in Manchester?
Oh yeah, there is.
Because I saw that there were bars, and I mean they had like a few arcade games, but it wasn't like a place that was like a barcade or an arcade. Like,
No, and the guy's name is Andy. Come on, guy.
so let me check Twitter because I'm eagerly awaiting the reason that Twitch has banned Dr. Disrespect and not Alinity. Oh wow, Twitch, you're or not Twitch, Twitter, you're tough. You put Dr. Disrespect on trending after he's stopped trending. Don't you want attention? Bro, every time I see a tweet from someone at Barstool, I think it's serious, and then I realize halfway through that it's a meme. Every time.
Well, their tweet about me the other day was very serious.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That one. Yeah, like, I am just eagerly awaiting why Dr. Disrespect has been banned and why Alinity hasn't been banned. That's all I want to know. That's it. You know, I don't want to go too far because Alinity's boy at Twitch might hit us with a nice slap on the account for talking about it even.
That's it. I think Blake's got the answer, man. He looked it up. Matter of fact, I think they had a dispute thread on that, Blake, and I think we won the dispute.
Mimi with a cause. So there's a little thing that's out. It's called the Mr. Video board. It connects to the Edge connector. You go, you take an S-Video cable, you connect it directly to the Mr. Video, snatches the signal right off the Edge connector. You send it through the S-Video cable to a capture card. In this case, it is the GV USB 2 capture card. And the capture card gets it into the computer as a source for OBS. That's all of it. It's pretty simple, actually. And John, not really. It's just, it's pretty simple once you get to physically look at it. Plus, when I am surrounded by arcade geeks 24/7 that use all the technicality terms of how to do the direct feed, you start to learn eventually.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, bro, so you go and you put this thing, and this is called the Edge connector, and you slap it right on there, and then, you know, you do the fucking quadratic formula, and there, you have a direct feed, like, you know, it's crazy. And then you get Neil. Neil's a whole different problem.
Tuesday.
Yeah, didn't Tanner tweet that he was doing a Mr. Video for JAMA equipment back in, like, July of 2019? I don't know if that's happening.
Billy, don't we have a direct feed for the Pac-Man board?
Yeah, but so if you guys have watched the stream when he's at the house, you might have seen that we are able to do a direct feed on Pac-Man already. So the reason we can do that is because, so what we did is, it's actually a Miss Pac-Man Galaga 25th anniversary machine. Is it 20 or 25th? I think it's 20. Yeah, it's 20th, my bad. And we put an LCD in the machine so that we would have to use a converter to capture the signal off the board and send it to the LCD. And to do that, you need to have the VGA converter that sends it to the LCD. So then all you do is, at the point where you have the VGA go from the converter to the LCD, you do a VGA splitter. So now you have a VGA direct feed coming out, but you need to get it captured somehow. So I bought a capture card that's called the USB 3-cap HD something like that. It's a long name with a bunch of letters. And the first stumbling block was that capture card didn't have a VGA, it was a DVI. So then after I have a VGA coming out of the converter, I have to send it into a VGA, I don't know if it's like a female or male side, but it's a VGA to DVI converter, and then through the DVI, I was able to get it in the capture card and then capture it to OBS. It was not simple. Blake is probably the only person who followed everything I just said, unless you're a technician. And I'm not a technician, I just had to go through the painful process of doing it, so I learned it. But long story short, board to VGA converter, VGA splitter to VGI DVI converter cable, DVI to capture card to OBS. So Mimi, last I heard, they are out of stock on Mr. Video, and I don't know if they plan to make more. But
The rumor was that Steve Levy got the last one.
But your best option is to look up Tanner Fawkins on Facebook and send him a message. Yeah, Jared, exactly. Unless you're a technician. Yeah, learning how to direct feed that Pac-Man machine was not fun. Blake, a particular person. I love it. I love it. Come on, no. Nope, nope, no fireball. No. No, no. Yes, yeah, good. Okay, you're... Yeah, don't die to him, please.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, they finessed you.
I got pace.
Yep, you're right on pace exactly. So just follow the chart exactly. That's awesome, Blake. Live commentary. I could do it a little bit. It's fun when we have a chat that's engaging. I have tried to do live commentary before, and people are just like so lame sometimes. No, Billy, it is not the guy who is currently number 3.
Yeah, don't give that throw.
Can somebody hit a exclamation point glitch into the chat, please? To answer Red Fang Fox's question. Thank you for that, Red Fang. That is where we are.
Now, here's what we're doing, bud. We assume the position here.
What?
Assume the position here.
Wow, maybe one day I'll get into a Walter Day book. Just so everybody knows, I'm currently writing a biography of my dad, Billy Mitchell. When it comes out, make sure you buy it. Although that's probably like several years down the line, but keep an eye out for it. Goomba, I will accept your thanks on his behalf since he's focused, but thank you for saying that. Awesome. Tom, I would start a Kickstarter, but it might be a little premature for that. I don't have any expenses of writing the book at this point besides my own time and effort to do it. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not like a professional writer. What I'm thinking is that at some point it will spark a professional author to go ahead and, when they write their own biography, use mine as a direct source. Because mine is going to have info and source material that nobody will ever gain access to. Like interviews of my grandparents, Billy's own parents. You know, stuff like that. So, Rare Pinball. A lot of people ask, why don't you live stream on multiple platforms at the same time? Twitch partners agree in their contract that they will not multi-stream or stream on other platforms. You have exclusively agreed to stream on Twitch. Hence why when Ninja went to Mixer, he lost his verification on Twitch. Yeah, I could definitely do a story on him I could do a book on him just telling stories about stuff.
Telling stories.
Yeah, I mean, Tom, I'm not going to be ghostwriting because, you know, when it's published, I will put my name to it. But, you know, that and I won't go any further than to say it. You know, it's also going to have other source material that won't be out there otherwise. For example, you know, the behind-the-scenes aspect of the lawsuits and stuff. You know, the emails being exchanged and
I have no idea what he's talking about.
all that. But, yeah. Yeah, you have no idea. Keep playing the game. Keep having no idea.
See, this is NASCAR. It's my job to drive the car and drive it to victory. It's everybody else's job to do everything else. One player, two player? Oh, you want the Red Bull Pac-Man? That's how we do it. If you have any questions, just ask, okay?
Yo, has anybody heard about the guy suing Twitch because he can't deal with the rampant thottery? He follows 784 female streamers and 0 male streamers. And apparently, he short-circuited his entire house from beating it off at night.
Yeah, Billy, come on.
That's what the legal complaint says.
I believe you.
That's the problem. You know, I would say it's embarrassing to talk about, but that guy put it in a legal document. That's the tough part. Yeah, tonight at midnight, if I'm home by midnight, I'll be tuning into a law show on YouTube. Basically, it's a guy who reviews like lawsuits and pop culture going on, and keeps people in the loop. He's going over that lawsuit tonight. Should be a pretty comedic show.
Okay, let's wait for chaos here.
$25 million, yeah.
There's only 4 maps. There's only 4 maps on this game. So you have only 4 maps.
Xenon, it's Rekeita Law. Rekeita, I think might be I before E in his name, I'm not sure. Yeah, Rekeita Law. He's gained a lot of popularity since he started covering the Vic Mignogna lawsuit going on in the anime community. That's in Texas. Yes, Tom, he has covered our lawsuit. No, Rekeita Law. Here, let me type it in the chat. Yeah, that's how you spell it, Rekeita Law. Thank you for putting those notifications on, Chris. Thank you. Do you think Billy would be willing to go on Joe Rogan's show? Yeah, probably. I know that apparently Joe Rogan is interested in like the King of Kong and stuff. I know Robbie wants to get on his show. There have been some requests for very large podcasts, some of the biggest podcasts around, that we had to say no to because of circumstances. But
Thank you, Skitty, very much. Thank you.
Evelyn, what? Just please. Oh, you're just addressing what our names are. Okay. Oh, trust me, Tom. They know that there was only one guy worth talking to in King of Kong. All the companies that have inquired about doing a sequel also recognize that. But I won't say any more. Keep in mind, just inquiries. Billy Jr. No, I'm nobody's dad, Blake. Okay, we don't do that I'll install shit around here. None of that. Nada. Billy Gaines, no comment, but I agree. Van Buren, he would love to, but he cannot. Nightlight, the answer is no. No, I know Van Buren. I'm speaking on his behalf. He cannot do that. Oh, me. I misread that. I thought you meant not me, him. Van Buren, I would love to, but I just don't think it would be smart for me. I'll let Triforce do his thing. I have so much to say, but I must wait. So much to say. And the other problem that should always be kept in mind is that because I'm Billy Mitchell's son, people will take anything I say as like speaking on his behalf or something stupid, even though I'm a totally different human being who is of age. So like that shouldn't be the case, but it will be the case if I go on any show.
Thank you, Skitty, very much.
I really want to go grab a drink, to be honest. Thank you, Captain. Yeah, Tom, there will probably be a lot of interviews of me when it's all said and done. So what are some of my fave games from my childhood? So, growing up, I played a lot of Call of Duty. But I played Call of Duty in the competitive sense. Like, I played game battles. I played, like, League play on Black Ops 2. Back in Black Ops 2, I played a disgusting amount. And I was really, really good. Honestly, there was a point where I said, like, I refuse to believe that there is any player in the world that I can't play with. But I was only, like, 12 or 13 years old, so I couldn't compete in Call of Duty in any way, being that young. I then focus shifted to football and school, and I kind of stopped playing. I play plenty of Halo. I'm not that great at it. Halo has fallen out of my favor with Halo 4 and 5. I like to act like they don't exist. I think 343... Yeah. I feel about Halo 4 and 5, Dad, the way you feel about Donkey Kong 3. So then after Halo and COD, now the last game you're talking about is Smite, the MOBA that's kind of like League of Legends. I never like made any attempt to play that game on a competitive level, but I do play like the ranked mode and stuff, and I have made it into the Masters Division and stuff, so I did well. Do I ever try to convince my dad to play with me? When I was very little, I had him play Halo with me once, and he was so bad, I never had him play again. If there's one thing that doesn't transfer, it's classic gaming to modern gaming.
Well, it kind of does, because you got a kill screen on Donkey Kong.
Dad, here's what doesn't No. Modern gaming to classic gaming might transfer, but not classic to modern. You want to know why? Because your generation is used to 4 ways and a button, not all 10 fingers and 2 360 joysticks.
Oh, that's my son talking. Don't believe everything he says unless it's bad about me.
See, my fave games are actually a lot of classics like your dad likes, but I also love games from the 90s. Yeah, those are fun games, Sonic and all that. What, Neil? What could you possibly want?
Boy, what do we got going here?
We're just playing.
Alright. Me again. Smee. S-M-E-E. You ever heard that joke, Junior? So the radio DJ, right, is having this competition. So you have to use the word, and the word cannot be in the dictionary, but it has to make sense on a sentence. So the guy went ahead, and some guy calls in. He goes, the word that I'm going to use is called "goan." It says I use it in a sentence. It says "go and fuck yourself," and the DJ went ahead and hung up the phone. He said, "I'm sorry, that the word came out. I'm so sorry. Blah, 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 blah. So he keeps going through the calls, and nobody gets the word of the day, right?
Neil, how many drinks have you had?
Wait, I've only had 2. Well, hold on, watch this. So then the DJ goes ahead, picks up the phone, and some guy goes, the word of the day that we're going to use is going to be SMEE. And he goes, spell it. It says S-M-E-E. Really? He says, yes, SMEE. So he use it on a sentence. And he said, SMEE again, go and fuck yourself, and hung up. You got the joke?
Wow.
You got the joke?
No.
All right, good. Yeah.
No.
How many drinks have you had?
So why
What?
So why is Glitch doing this the way they do? Like, you can come inside to play games, but you have to have a mask, but you can't have any drinks. If you want drinks, you have to go outside to drink.
It's just the whole, whatever the state of Florida called out. They said they can't have drinks inside. No drinks inside. Everything has to go outside, and then
All this
Yeah.
was so recent too. 'Cause my job
There's
got
all
an
this
email
warning.
about it like yesterday.
yeah, they just decided to make this thing. Oh shit! Here we go. Ooh, nice one. We're at 249. If anyone's counting.
Someone said Neil is hashtag hammered.
Who's Donkey Kong chick, anyways?
Not sure.
That's Eric's wife. Who? You haven't met him. Eric's wife? Yeah, different Eric. Oh. They go back to the original Kong. Is it true that when required to wear a mask, Billy can wear his hair in protected face? Yes, that is true. That's not true. That is true. Bill could wear his hair as his mask. Yes, that's all true. Yeah, whatever. What position in football junior? That's a question for you. Receiver.
Yeah,
Get some work done.
I was mostly a kicker.
Okay, Sean. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Neil, when I can come visit. Yeah, whenever you want, buddy. Yeah, he's
What
probably
the-
out in like Wisconsin or Michigan or something like that.
Ew.
Dealing with cheese and shit. So Billy basically became the guy from the Addams family. Yes, it.
So basically, it became the guy from here.
I mean, the guys come up with some good shit though.
Yeah, I agree, John. Somebody drag Neil out. That's what John Studley has to say.
That's not happening.
Yo, John, who's your favorite team in the Premier League? I am absolutely judging you by your response right now, just so you know. Please don't say Man City. Please just don't do it. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. If you said Man City or Chelsea, you were going to get roasted. I am not convinced that there is a true-blooded Chelsea fan alive. They're all fair weather. Same thing goes for Man City. They only like their team when they're winning. That's how it is. But I don't have a favorite Premier League team. My favorite team is Juventus. Watched them before Ronaldo came. Started watching them after the 2014 World Cup. That just happened to be the season they went to their first Champions League final since, like, forever ago. I'll love them after Ronaldo's gone. Although it was pretty crazy when they got Ronaldo. Yes, Blake, soccer. Does Billy still do meet and greet? Yeah. Basically at any convention or anywhere he goes, except conventions have been wiped out of existence for the foreseeable future. I know, John. They say soccer here. I know. John feels insulted that we said soccer. Yeah, Juventus played against the MLS All-Stars like a few years back. I don't remember if it was last year. It might have been like the year before. Something like that. Yeah, no, to watch soccer, I have to go to a live stream on my computer. Unless it's the Champions League. You can catch the Champions League on, like, some big sports channels in America. Damn, Dad, I might go next door and get a pizza. I'm hungry as hell now. Are they open? Guys, I will be right back. I'm going to go grab something to eat. BRB.
Okay, the audio is way over there. All right, we're okay for the moment. When he comes back, we'll shut that off. 289.
I'm back. They didn't have any food next door, so I got screwed.
They have popcorn open here.
Yo, John, why do you like Everton? Like, who likes Everton? That's a good escape.
Yeah. This one off? Shut it off?
Yeah, I did shut it off. Proper Scousers. I think that Scousers, that's a British word I've never heard before. Drink your calories. I can't. In Florida, they have banned all alcohol consumption on the premise of the bar. So, like, if I get a drink, I can drink it, but I have to go outside to do it. And right now, everyone outside is smoking cigarettes, and I find that gross, so I don't want to do that. Yo, John, I went to Germany a year ago, and, like, everybody there smokes cigarettes. Is England like that? Because that was no bueno over there in Germany with that. Jeez, they're having a good time over there playing that game.
Thank you very much.
Yep. It's good seeing you. Good seeing you.
All right, man. Good luck. Latest to see you November 5th.
I got you.
Have a good night, guys.
Those are the guys who came here to film.
Arrowmain, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, John, over in Germany, the cigarette packs have pictures of like dead babies and stuff on them. It's pretty crazy. Europe is really going out of their way to stop people from smoking. Yeah, John, I have no idea what that macabre word means, dude. That's wacky. Alright, dude, you're doing a bit much. Billy does not play Galaga. It was a game that he never warmed up to. Yeah, Captain, let's not do anything that could cause that. Van Buren, I think we are. May or may not be. Vaping is big here. It's not a good alternative, John. Vaping is just as bad, man. Could have been worse. You got death points out of it.
Totally unnecessary.
I also never get the double fighters either. Well, I got the double fight. Like he picked up my guy, and then.
Getting him back is hard, right?
Well, he was firing on me. I was like, what are you doing?
There's a trick to that too. Doing great. So pretty challenging.
Good job.
You want to be right in the middle, alright? Oh, you got second place.
It used to be that it would stick, but I could never put Deb.
Yeah.
It would always be DEA.
Yeah, it does the same to me.
I used to have like 150,000.
Damn, my highest.
I hit the button. Did somebody hear that?
So you can tell you're in the middle between levels
Twice on one board.
where you shoot. See,
Neither
the
death
middle
is a
street
real death.
between those two knives.
All I can do to keep my head together now.
Yeah, they said they heard you hit it. I heard it too, but just to make sure, they also did. Maybe you need a funny button.
That's alright.
Answer.
Right in the middle.
You just say that all the time?
Hello. I'm doing okay. I just had a death that would not have been a death. I had to get the button. Yeah.
Sit right in the middle.
I don't know. I can't tell from this side. Walter's asking how many. Damn it.
Colin.
300
Colin
and
is
something
the
thousand.
asshole.
Talking about
Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah.
yeah.
No, Billy is. Yeah, we're a glitch. Okay. Oh, you can talk to me or talk to Billy if you want to. I can talk to
Neil's been arrested. I don't know about that.
Billy to try. Glitch isn't really open, not all the way. So it's not
F is for fire, the birds down the whole town. U is for uranium. N is for no survivors.
It's just I should not have lost either one of those guys. One was just a bad jump by me. And the other one was a failed jump. Failed button jump.
Honestly, like, I don't know how SpongeBob got away with some of the stuff it did as a kid's show. Like, talking about bombing and no survivors on a kid's show. How did they get away with that?
Okay. Up by 16.
The funniest part about rewatching kid shows today is recognizing all the adult jokes that little kids wouldn't get and the adults would.
You said it perfect. I'm trying to really good. I just came across a couple of misfortunes.
Yeah, speaking of MTV, there was a network in Argentina that MTV owned that wanted to interview Billy last week. They didn't message back, though. After their initial inquiry, we were like, oh, okay. Obviously, they were one of many, but they were an interesting one.
Wow. John Stilly's on Walter. It's 4:35 a.m. and he's there.
Yeah, John, why are you up? Goodness gracious, are you nocturnal? Go to sleep. John, don't you have a wife? Are you just like in bed and your wife's next to you and you're just watching Twitch? Because my mom would divorce my dad if he ever did that. Well, in television, we do have a policy that if you are above 51 years of age, then you have to go through a screening process to be on this stream. Van Buren, I honestly did not care if he enjoyed streaming when I first set it up. I told him he would do it whether he liked it or not. That's really how it happened. All right, John, good night. Oh man, Keemstar came out with a new video. That, ooh, somebody must be getting roasted. John says he feels bad for you getting bullied at your age.
Oh boy!
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of funny because I assume that most everybody who watches the stream is of the older generation, likes arcade games, but there's a lot more younger people than I seem to think. People in their 20s and even younger sometimes.
We're rolling there, sir.
Yeah, Dad, somebody said he wasted all his money when he was a kid at a Miss Pac-Man machine when he was young. Retro gaming, a big boom. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to delete this VOD the moment it goes up. Because of the copyright. Now, sometimes what happens is that the music is not clear enough on the stream to tell what it is. So maybe you get lucky with that. Well, I mean, if you got a score, I'd just download the VOD and then delete it so I have it, and I'd post it on YouTube or something. Maybe cut the audio and put it back on Twitch. Yeah, like, we've played music in the background at Glitch, or just, I should say, just captured it through the background, and Twitch didn't flag it because it wasn't clear enough what the music was, so it didn't recognize it. Yeah, honestly, in my opinion, when it comes to Twitch, you should be fine from the MCA if you're streaming from a live venue, or a public venue, I should say, not live. Everything's live on Twitch.
Because they're paying for the...
Yeah, because, like, Glitch pays for what they're playing. So, like, by extension, you should be able to play it if you're streaming, like, a game in an arcade bar kind of thing. Notorious, I cannot help you buy it right now. It is a lot to do. When COVID is over, we will be setting up the infrastructure to do online sales and stuff. We'll be hiring new employees and such, all that. So that is coming, but not at the moment, sorry. What, Neil? Oh, wow, now he has an Eat Sleep Galaga shirt.
Smee! S-M-E-E! 4. Alright. Give it up for Alexis. Give it up for Alexis.
I might have to go grab something because I'm getting thirsty. Too much talking. Yo, Neil, when do they close?
When do we close? Whenever I feel like it. That's the answer.
He's drunk.
Neil singing a rock song. Yeah, no, ain't happening. Go Alexis. I had 2 drinks. I'm good. I'm not drunk.
Neil, look at what Blake said. Oh yeah, you already had your trip to Indy.
Some loser. He likes that one. I call him a loser. Everybody loser. Nicely done.
All right, I'm gonna be back in a little.
Here, give me that. Give me that.
No, you have drank too much. You're gonna say something dumb.
Let me go say hi. Let me say hi to everybody. I'll be here. Alright, guys. I'm here. This is what you wanted. Alright. I promised I would behave. Oh, boy. Hi, guys. Hi, good evening. Here I am on video. So as you can see, Mr. Bill Mitchell has now accumulated 489,500 points on Donkey Kong. Ooh, 4,900 flat. Oh, the He-Man! He did the He-Man! Ooh, he did the He-Man! You guys can't even produce the He-Man! Ooh. Ooh, and he closed it off. He did the He-Man. Ooh, only Bill Mitchell could pull off the He-Man. I would pay a lot of money for the sauce. I'll buy 100 bottles. Man, you might as well buy a gallon. Nicely done, sir. We are at 500,000 points. Can you buy the hot sauce on Amazon? Yes, you can. Some lady's selling it out on Amazon. Chances are it's going to come up as it's dirty here. Chances are you're going to find it under Ricky's hot sauce on Amazon. No, I'm still here. Is the mic still good? What do you think, guys? The sound is weird. Just
Mike is having a seizure. Got it. Okay. You do your thing, bro.
JJ? No, speed is not a factor. One, two, let's get 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn you.
Good call. Some loser. I like that one, Blake. Loser.
We have them for sure. You want one? Get over here and done.
And he was throwing an outrageous amount of wild barrels.
Did you fix the audio? What? Did you fix the audio? Or? Yeah. That mic was on.
Mr. Killscreen, this one's for you.
Chips are not bad. They're pretty good.
All right, people. Junior back on the mic here. So, Mr. Perfect, the reason it's not packed is because there is a limit because of COVID. That's the only reason. Hello? How's the audio sound? Can I get a yes or a no or... Bro, Neil, I leave for 10 seconds and this mic fucks up. Damn. Hello? How does it sound now? Can I get a report? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. About 150. Twitch. Yeah, I can tell you now. Yeah, it's 139. Yeah. No. Him like yeah, like 30, yeah, something like that. I don't know how many. No. No, I'm not on YouTube yet. Soon. Still choppy, huh? Yeah.
Oh, we got a party here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, we almost had 6. Nicely done, though.
Neil,
Yeah.
what's the score at the end of this level?
What's the what?
What's the target at the end of this level?
674, 200. You're over. Big time.
Can you hit the green light on the mic?
Alright, how does it sound now, guys? I just did something. Might work now. Holy Jesus.
I think it's the mic that you're working with. Is it better now, guys? Sounds like there's a helicopter in the room.
one's still on. It should be off. If you wanted to talk on that.
I turned that on purpose. At least for a minute. It fucks up the sound.
Sounds like we're playing. Pull over. Sounds like we're streaming from the mobile home. Alright guys, how does the mic sound now?
I changed the bit rate. Fuck.
Okay, I'd say you go like this. No, that's not the problem. Okay, the end of the next round will end of the next level will take us over 800,000.
Far above. Like a million eighty.
a beast. No. Make a beast. expected Hammond to run out there, man. I was just ready. But I didn't think that was the case. Not yet. Bingo. Hi, honey. I hope you're watching.
job. Good job. jump straight up? How do I jump straight up? Give me a beast. Man, that was a lousy death point, guy. Oh boy. House party. At a house party. Maybe. Oh, that's one. Colorful one. Haters. House.
Nothing here.
Nice and spicy.
Alright, this will take us over a million. Damn.
Son of a bitch. I'm down. Well, you only got enough for one, not two.
Billy.
Yeah.
Where should I? You want me?
What are they gonna do?
I wish he was a freezer.
Yeah.
Come on down, guys. Come on.
Don't smash it back up if he doesn't. This next screen takes you over 62.
6-3. Trust me. Trust me what I'm saying is, I know the numbers.
You want to end it, if you don't do it, I don't think it's worth
63 is the magic number.
Yeah, but I've already done 1,063,000.
Oh, you did.
No, the question is, does he stop the game or does he go to the end?
However he feels like it. We're gonna piss off anybody. It doesn't matter. We're gonna piss off people anyways at this point.
It's a long story. You get hammered, dude. Or the scores on your fingers that don't fucking understand.
Really? Is your mom on stream? What did she say?
Now we're cooking with peanut oil, ladies and gentlemen. $1,071,000 and counting.
Damn, I lost a blue one. Can we get a freezer here? I can't, I got 2 fireballs.
We got 215 viewers on screen right now.
We're gonna get a freezer here. There he is. So that's one.
Read the chat, read the chat, read the chat.
What did it say?
You don't want to know yet, but it's going to be good.
It's a lot. I get it. There it is.
Hey, should I call it? Should I tell everyone there's a possibility of a kill screen coming up? If anybody's interested? You're gonna fucking bullhorn. Neil.
You know, my guys died and they didn't have good death points.
Yeah.
$1,090,000 flat plus the extra bonus. $1,091,400. And you can put that shit on the board.
It ain't over yet, man. There's still another board.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Good game, ladies and gentlemen. 1,092,100 points, and you can shove it if you want to.
Wifey Poo, you're on here.
On the kill screen, how do you like that? Good game, Bill.
I didn't do my
Yeah,
food
was
run.
already on this last match.
Boy, are you gonna get a lot of hate.
Neil, let's confirm the count. All right, we gotta confirm the cap, guys. We gotta pull the whole thing out. Yeah, but
make sure nothing falls in the back while I pull it.
Good, Jared. How we doing, sir?
It's good? Yeah. We're good?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, and I was on that elevator and I jumped straight up in here by mistake, and I don't know what the hell happened, but you know, that wasn't a guy that was losing power. Is the cable good?
Yeah, everything's okay. Keep going.
Hold on. Turning it.
Lost the fall.
We gotta get the laptop. Oh shit, the screwdriver. I gotta get the fucking screwdriver. Hold on. And but the other one is I never talked about it. That's not real. To be honest with you. And I get Jared on the phone too. Jared from the shoot. He's with us. But the it was that third guy that went from 3 something. I went back and I want to start again. Went from 3 something up near. I think it was suicide. So, yeah, I didn't do very much. Hold on, I got one there. I did. So what? Oh, hold on a second. What box? Hello. That was awesome. All right. Say hi to Jared and say hi to Van Burns. We're on a little conference call here. Yeah, hey, they want to know, are you doing a fake board swap here? What? No! Well, that's what it says. Hey, man, all I do is play. I don't know nothing about that stuff. You know? Hey, what are they doing? Wow, nobody texted Friday. Yeah. You see any? Hey, Neil, you see any gummy substance back there? What are you doing? Hold on. Hey, where's that flashlight? Give me that flashlight. But anyway, I was going to stop at 1,062,000. So that's what the page chart says. Oh, hold on. There's one more here. Junior. Hello, sir. We're here. Junior. Yeah. You have a problem here. You ran the cable through the hole, so we're going to gently remove it. Alan's here. It says on the phone, but I don't hear him. I thought you were going to grab the laptop and just show it. No, I didn't hardly do much. It's probably better. You can grab the laptop and breathe. Get a little higher. It's going to go. After that, I'll have to do it. Anyway, Steve, some people said I was going to come up short of this big making point score. They were right. It's on my head. Which one? No, it's the audio shit. Yeah. All right. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just show it.
Oh, okay. Wait, I got the microphone in my hand now.
Careful,
Yeah.
you might have to go this way.
Yeah, I didn't
Hold on.
I didn't beat him. Oh wait, here he is again. Let me try again.
Alright, this isn't a good idea. Give me this, give me this, give me this.
Hey, Alan, what's the story here? Listen, we got you. Okay, we got you, the guy that plays with a shower chair. Okay, we got another guy here that that he gets 3 million points, so I'm not going to match him. Okay, then we got Jared here. He can take everything apart and put it back together. And then we got Van Burn. He handles all my hate mail. So we just anybody doesn't like this, just direct it at Van Burn. That's his job.
It's on the laptop. That's the one you've been using.
So,
that one. No. Oh, it's right here. I clipped it here. Give me the light. Yeah, you're barred from Twitch because you know me. I don't care what excuse they give you. You know Billy Mitchell, so they barred you. And the other guy, Doctor Disrespect, he got booted off it. It's good.
And he like mimics like
Get over there.
he like mimics me.
Power supply.
Like, you know, the hair and the attitude.
Am I on?
He got banned and nobody knows why.
And the control panel, you might have to take it up front.
So, but no, without
I can do it. I can do it.
If I play this more and I take less attention,
I got the key.
or I put less attention on, you know, Pac-Man, and I'm focusing on one game, it makes it easier to get higher scores. Because, I mean, for 2 or 3 weeks, I didn't play this. I was playing Pac-Man, you know. So. Yeah, you're right.
Zoom in on the.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I don't do that cheater jump, do I?
1, 2, 3, 4, guys. I don't know if you can see that. 1.
Oh, that sucks.
1, 2,
Yeah, I
3,
hate
4.
that.
Right here. There's your full weight.
Hey, what kind of funny button you got there?
No, that's a plunger button. That's legit. All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I don't know. Neil, with you here, I think it's guilty either way.
When my face is always guilty, all right?
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Advertising is Mr. Green.
Yeah. I appreciate it, Alan. You know, don't let nobody give you no shit. If anybody gives you a hard time, just refer him to Van Buren. He's got to handle this. Okay. Woo! Oh yeah, that's right.
That spam box is gonna get.
Well, you know what was funny was at first they said he never got $1 million. He can't get $1 million. He'll never get $1 million. You won't see $1 million.
Triforce is calling.
And then what happens is I get $1 million. All they do is they keep moving the goalposts, you know.
Anyway, that's all. But I can go a little higher. I can go a little higher without doing this and without doing that silly back jump because I hate doing that. I can go a little higher, but after that I gotta do that stupidity. Yeah. Anybody on the stream, anybody who comes down here, it's free drinks. Whatever you want, it's on me.
Right now? Yeah, free drinks. Whatever you want?
Yeah. That works. Yeah. Yeah.
What an
They
ass.
close in 10 minutes. All right, guys.
Hey, call Joe and tell him, hey, Joe, free drink right now.
Alan, what's the story? How come you got barred out of Twitch? What happened? Nated, thank you very much, sir. Wow.
Finally, something happens on the day that I work here. Shit, man. Every time I have a day off, you do something special.
You don't work here, man. You're half schnookered in the bag right now. He is, man.
All right. Let's go to that.
Why is nobody wearing a mask? Because we're gonna go out. Because we're gonna go outside and protest the score.
We're gonna go protest the scores. Exactly it.
All right, Dad, wrap it up.
Wrap it up, boss. Here's your
All right.
ass.
No, wait, come on, man. I want to say thanks to everybody. Or have we been thanking them all the way along?
Yeah, we are.
Alrighty. All right. Well, thank you very kindly. Derek the Geek. Ooh, there's my favorite. Raid somebody, my wife says. I'm going to go raid you. So,
Hold on, let me find some.
we're going to find somebody to raid. All right.
What's that, sir?
Somebody said what happened. Don't worry, you're late. Don't worry about it. We just gave out free drinks for the next 10 minutes. Free drinks for the next 10
The thing
minutes.
is, I came down here because we were doing an interview. So we did an interview with some friends, and
Never forget this
Then we
date,
play the game.
6/26.
I got to write down here again.
Yeah, looks like you do. 6/26, and you actually did this. Not me.
All right, guys. Anybody got to hang up? Go ahead and hang up, and you can call me later or whatever. I know I crowded up the phone. Anybody call it, but I don't like to not. I don't like to not say hello. Thank you, sir.